Yo, this is Fab Forte live, checking out the Cannabis Disaster, giving y'all a review. You know what I mean? The event was so. I would give it a C on average, just because you know what I mean. It was kind of put together, kind of fucked up. The UStream fucking feed was decent. You know what I mean? It wasn't. It was all right, man. It was supposed to be high HD and supposed to be great quality and sound and everything. Dude, they had technical issues in the first place. You know what I mean? They at first, you know what I mean, the sound kept going out, and it showed the picture. They had they'd go down to where the battles took place and shit, and they just show everybody waddling around and talking and shit. But as far as the battle, I would actually get into the let me get into the cannabis battle, because that's what everybody wants to hear about. Cannabis fucking, you know what I mean? He was there. He actually fucking brought a notebook out in the third round. But let me get into the first round. All right, first round, Dizaster fucking went second. Cannabis went first, and you know what I mean. Cannabis, he had some good lines here and there. You know what I mean? Said all throw you in the cloud or crash you in the clouds and shit. But I'm gonna let you hear some of Cannabis's first round. You know what I mean, and some of Dizaster's first round, just a little bit of it, because the audio it's just gonna be the audio, and you know what I mean. It'll go from there. So I'll let you be the judge of a few.
You must be smoking hope in an opium pipe if you think you're gonna win tonight. Yeah, right. These people came to see a fight. Yeah. I'm gonna fuck you up in this battle royale. Yeah, dog. I'm gonna make you not ever wanna rap no more. Cause you cheating. You know you in agreement with demons, you sucking semen. You really think that's air that you breathing? You dirty fucking scumbag, trash bag of scum. You look like a vampire that drinks faggot blood. And you gonna catch that fade, baby. The streets is watching like Jay-Z. I squeeze your IV till you sit up and face me. Crazy. Your EKT beeping like you lazy. Fuck you, pay me, or donate it to Haiti. To be here today, I had to hypnotize myself. But it's impossible to lie to myself. Look at him. It's like I'm standing beside myself. He bit my whole fucking style. I got MMA niggas in the crowd. I can make them whip your ass right now. You study my background. Ain't no book that I wrote. Ain't no footnotes. Your whole style's one big joke. From DNA to Arsenal to KOTD. Now you wanna fuck with me? You must be crazy. I'm an apex predator. You a battle rap degenerate. Trying to gain leverage from a high fructose beverage. Yo!
Crazy. Disaster's first round. Check this shit. Let you hear the first scheme.
Because when particles is gonna have zero personal attacks.
Alright.
Yo! Whatever y'all expecting from me,
crazy shit. See, you know what I mean? I would, like I said, shout outs to Dizaster. You do the damn thing, man. Every fucking time you bring shit to the table, Canibus. You know what I mean? I didn't want Dizaster to kill him as bad as he did, cause like the first round it was, you know, he, like I said, he was hanging in there. The second round he did alright. He was still kind of lingering around. He wasn't like, you know what I mean, like he could actually win, but he was spitting to where he was like, you know, he didn't discredit his credibility. Let's put it like that. Because as far as the third round, you know what I mean, he had basically given up. Canibus was like, you know what I mean, uh I prepared for 3 months for this shit, you know what I mean? He was like, I can't memorize all this shit. He says, I got 30 pages in here. You know what I mean? 30 pages of my rhymes. He's like, y'all don't want to hear that shit? And, you know, the whole crowd disrespected Canibus. They were like, you know what I mean? They were talking during this shit. If you have a fucking event, you don't let the artists, like, everybody, like, fucking be divas and show up when the fuck they want. If they don't show up on time, they already got their money before, you know what I mean? They'll do whatever the fuck they want. They're acting like divas, man, and they're not that big of fucking stars. You know what I mean? I mean, people pay to see them, but they're not making that kind of fucking money. When you do $2,000 battles, I mean, that's okay bread, but you know what I mean? Murder Mook used a battle for 20 G's, fucking, you know what I mean? It was like, let's put it like that. Um, as far as the whole fucking the battle, it I was an underground artist for the longest time. If everybody don't know, if you remember Canibus or Canibus and Crooked Eye on the Wake Up Show when they used to spit fucking way back, fucking when Sway and King Tech had their radio show, West Coast radio show and shit. It was the Wake Up Show, and you know what I mean. That's why I was like, he didn't. That's why when he didn't shout out when he was dissing Slaughterhouse, he really didn't mention Crooked Eye, because, you know what I mean, they known each other from way back, and like Crooked Eye said, he had mad respect for Canibus, but until he started doing that Slaughterhouse diss and shit. But you know, as far as music, Canibus, he made great music, and I was a big fan. Everybody at one point, like Dizaster said, was a big fan, and I I wish that the event went a little bit better, because Immaculate even went, you know, the batters were supposed to be scheduled, and they actually came out like all fucked up, you know. It was like Immaculate battled after the main event with Arsenal and fucking all the like they were supposed to have certain battles at certain time, and fucking Daylight and Rich Dollars, that was a good battle. DNA and fucking DNA killed it, fucking killed it. It was a decent, you know what I mean, but everybody was speechless after the Canibus battle. Everyone is like, what the fuck, you know? Everybody expected. I seen motherfuckers reviews on here saying, oh yeah, Canibus is fucking gonna murk Dizaster, this and that. I knew in my mind there's no fucking possible way that Canibus is gonna fucking beat Dizaster. And in that's just personal, you know what I mean? If you look at how he's a mainstream artist coming in, you know what I mean? He battled LL and shit. Dizaster used that against him. He battled Eminem. He used that shit against him. But they're not. He's not a acapella battler. You know what I mean? So as far as the whole event, hopefully they can put together a better, you know what I mean, version. They need to, first of all, they need to make sure that everything goes according to plan. Everybody shows up on time. They should wait and pay them afterwards. And then, you know what? Some of the battles, I was like, why are they having promo battles? People want to see judged battles. They want to see people lose, win, but put it on the line. Don't be a fucking pussy. Don't have your fucking record out there and make shit promo, you know what I mean? Like fucking DNA killed fucking to me anyway. Like, DNA is fucking one of the sickest fucking freestylers that can put in their fucking written shit and put in concepts and schemes that'll fucking break down fucking anybody. But, you know what I mean? Him and Dizaster had a fucking legendary battle. fucking Drake went out there, fucking showed love, paid them some loot. He didn't have to. It was a promo battle too. See, I like judged battles, but as far as let me get into an immaculate and Greg, shall I say, Craig. Let's get into Arsenal. You know what I mean? Arsenal ain't never lost a battle, yo. Not the rebel. No, not the rebel. Ain't never lost a battle. Have you heard Dirtbag Dan's review? Shout out to Dirtbag Dan. You are fucking hilarious for that drunk review. You know what I mean? Or for the drunk predictions or whatever. That shit was great. And Arsenal versus Immaculate, he did all right. I mean, they both have came with way better shit. I mean, when you come to a performance, this was supposed to be the biggest event of their career and supposed to change everything. Like, that shit's corny. That shit's corny. Whatever fucking Immaculate would say, but he had some good shit. You know what I mean? He was fucking. Like the whole time, you know what I mean? He said he has a midget fetish and shit, and because he called Immaculate, you know what I mean, midget and this and that, and it was okay. So like I said, the best battles to me, Kruger impressed me, you know what I mean? Thesaurus killed it. He won. That fucking battle was judged. That's what I respect about Thesaurus. He's fucking battled everybody. He gives fucking people chances, up and comers, and you know what? He doesn't shy away from fucking nothing. And Kruger was like, "Oh, you're the two-time champ of everything. No, you're just the champ of two things." You know what I mean? And fucking Thesaurus, man, they got into about his ex-girl from the UK or whatever, and just talking the shit about Una Lava's fucked her, and and Thesaurus said, well, either you're either he told me he didn't fuck her, so either you're both liars, or either you're lying to me, or he's lying to me, or you're both liars, or some shit he got into. But you know what I mean? Like they said, Thesaurus' freestyle sound fucking written, because he's so good at fucking doing shit. And you know what battle I would like to see again is probably Dizaster versus Iron Solomon, cause you know what I mean. That would be just fucking awesome. Iron Solomon's fucking sick. Dizaster's fucking a Ritalin kid that fucking just spits off these. It was alright, man. So this is the review from Fab Forte. You know what I mean? Keep doing the damn thing. I put out music, so in the next review that I'm gonna give, I will give a link to download my album. It's sick. If you want to hear real hip hop, you know what I mean. I produce my own beats and shit is crazy, man. I will let you hear some of my shit. So for the review, that's it. Cut. Put that shit on tape. You know what I mean? Lights, camera, action. Boom. That's how you do it, man. Fucking one love for hip hop. You know what I mean? And that shit, I wish it was put together better. I wish, you know what I mean? I just wish it was better. You know what I mean? Because everybody thought it was going to do a lot more than it did. But shouts out, Dubs. Throw it up.